As the war in Ukraine enters week 7 and Russia begins that assault on the country's eastern region, charities are working tirelessly to provide much-needed humanitarian aid to people in need. We have seen groups from all over the world mobilize by sending food and clothes and medicine. But American nonprofit Project Dynamo, which rescues refugees from war-torn countries, has embarked upon a very unique mission. And right now they are saving Ukrainian surrogate mothers. Brian Stern is the co-founder of Project Dynamo, and he also leads those rescue missions and joins us live tonight. Brian, always great to have you on the program. Thank you for all of the work that you all are doing. I love to see you smile because even on your website, I see you with these mothers, with other people you've rescued, and everybody's smiling in the midst of so much heartache and bloodshed. Tell us about these women, these surrogate mothers, and how you came to rescue them.
We started our surrogate program in response to one of the families, actually. They, as a surrogate mother, the baby in her belly is actually, as an unborn American, the parents were afraid that she would get killed based on where she lives. Most of the surrogates are from areas that are in the crosshairs of the Russian army. So if you're the biological parents who are American or Canadian or British or what have you, your unborn child is at risk just as a result of it being in Ukraine. So they'd reach out to us. We hadn't really thought about it a whole lot. We don't distinguish between surrogate pregnant women or non-surrogate pregnant women. So we were happy to help.
Talk to me about the healthcare situation in some of these areas where you're rescuing these people. I mean, we're seeing cities that have just been destroyed and decimated. Have they been able to get healthcare? And now in the safe zone that you have all set up, how long can you sustain the current care they're receiving?
It depends on where they are. We have surrogates all over the country. Some of them are in better places than others, and therefore some of the situations are better. Where we've been keeping them largely temporarily is in a very safe location where things are functioning, there are no power problems and that kind of stuff. So they're okay once they're out of danger. They tend to be okay. One of the important nuances with surrogacy is that I can't legally evacuate a surrogate mother to a neighboring country. If you give birth to a surrogate baby in, let's say, Poland, it's almost against the law. And there's no good way to transfer the baby, if you will, from the surrogate mother's care to the biological mother's care. So it's an odd rescue because I can't bring them across the border. We call this program Aquarius. Aquarius is our only program where we don't bring people out of Ukraine. It's getting them from danger to safety. It's a little bit different.
So in safety, still in Ukraine, is the plan they have the babies in Ukraine and then you find out or figure out how to get them to their American families?
Exactly right. Exactly. So we've been doing baby rescues for quite some time. Those programs the babies are called Gemini. We've done, I don't know how many, maybe 20 of those. So the idea is keep the surrogates in Ukraine until they give birth. And then each Aquarius probably turns into a Gemini, right? So they give birth. The Aquarius is the surrogate rescue and Gemini is the baby rescue once they give birth.
So how do you get the babies then across the border? Logistically, what challenges do you face in doing that?
It seems to be all the challenges that could ever happen. One of the things that you learn in the rescue world is what can go wrong will go wrong. There's an administrative nightmare that happens with this stuff. Getting them passports and all kinds of documents to get them across is a challenge that we work through every single day. And then, of course, the logistics of moving babies around a war zone is just a challenge. So we have doctors and midwives and all kinds of stuff on staff to help with this problem. And it's why we're fundraising for it, is because it's incredibly expensive. ProjectDynamo.org, please donate. Shameless plug.
That's all right. We'll let you get away with it because you're a stork, you are a guardian angel. Brian Stern, to you and your team with Project Dynamo, an Aquarius to a Gemini. We're going to continue to follow all the work that you guys are doing. Thank you for giving us some time. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.